It's a continuous thing and never completed in my head. But a project and a goal, yes, I did it, right? So that just makes you want to raise the bar and get a higher goal, physical, physical, mental, and spiritual. So my efficiency will soar. My projects will be completed, and I'll be going somewhere. Right? I'm moving through life. I'm living life. I'm engaging in a life. I am connecting with everything around me as I should, because as I should, there's that should word, as I must, because when I connect with everything around me, I become one with. One of the biggest challenges for people is to live in silence. They have to have some noise to feel comfortable. Oh, they get uncomfortable. Well, just shut off the noise and listen and break through that and find the greatness in silence. The greatness is us within. It's us. That's where the greatness lies. It's not out here, not out there, not out here, not in me. It's not in somebody else. They can guide you, share tools, but you got to get to your own best self. It's not trying to do what other people do. Your exercise is you got to do what feels really good and serves you. You can be guided by a couple of good people and stick with that. And because it feels good. Then we want to focus totally on the business at hand and command ourselves to do exactly what it is that we want to do. Health, wealth, whatever the goals are that you wrote for the new year. Reward yourself at the end of the year. Reward yourself along the journey. I still today, like, I don't want to go for a bike ride. I'm like, I'm tired, but I get on the bike and I ride under the beautiful full moon, under the stars, and it's meditative, and there is night birds and the smell and the clean air, and it's like all these wonderful things. And I'm charged after that, but I've done some exercise, so I sleep really well. There's all kinds of upsides, but I didn't want to do it. But I do it. Why? Because once you do it a few times, and or maybe many times, you realize that that thing that blocks our thoughts is almost like a prison. But when you get on the outside and you go and you do it, you take that action. You feel like, and it all feels so heavy to us inside our head. But when we go take that action, it's a whole different game. We all know this, all of us. So we know this. Isn't it our job to understand it, use it to our advantage, and say, "Oh no, it doesn't matter." And Nike got it so right in one thing, at least: just do it. That's it. Comes to your head. This is a whole nother webinar I'll talk about. But the first thing that comes to your mind, the first thing, not after you start thinking about this and that. No, the very first thing that comes to your head. This is the gift. That's the thing you should be doing. You start, oh, well, I'll talk about that later. So focus totally on the business at hand, whether it's your fitness, anything that it is. And then command yourself to do exactly what you want to do. This is part of the steps. And along the journey, we have to do some things we don't want to do to get to the overall place we want to be, that don't feel right. But when we understand that by doing these things, we're going to get to the goal, you have to refine that for you. For you. We have to refine it for us, for we. When I focus the full power, not the distracted power, nothing else, not somebody else's power, our full power, And you can turn your power up. You can generate more power in the silence. That's where power comes from, in silence. You download the power. I know personally, and it's so hard to describe. I cannot. People say meditation. Meditation is a lot of things to a lot of people. To me, it is being in the moment with myself, with all the things around me, and discovering the energy and the thoughts and the power that comes to us, and the things that these are all the gifts collectively, and we get an awakening, we get a realization, we get a knowing, little bits at a time, and we have to pay attention. And uh, I keep a book. If something comes to me, like a revelation, I write it down. There's no rules. You make your own rule. Okay, there's breathing and stuff. There's yoga, all this other stuff. They got to follow someone. And no, follow your heart, follow your soul, follow the things that generate and lift you up. You got to do that. So when I focus the full power of all I am, whatever that power level is, you will always increase, because every moment that you work on your positivity, you're going to be generating more energy. You're going to be stronger every day, a little bit. And some days you go backwards, some days you blow it. But the thing is, you got to, as they say on the wagon, when back in the days when people were trying to fall off that wagon, you got to get back on, and you got to maintain and get on your track. And I know there's a lot of people in recovery that need this help. They need to remember when it was not good, okay, and know by the examples out there that it can be better. Any example at all, find people and look at them, see the things you like in different people that you respect, that you model, write them down, what you want out of that. That's, the picture board. And that helps, absolutely helps. I had the quote cards. They were all over my walls, 3x5 cards for years. And I moved and I never put a lot of them back up, but I wrote a book called Gems for the Journey, and you can get that free. Just engage and ask for that book, Gems for the Journey. You can get it about anytime you want by subscribing, connecting to the link, looking for that downloadable link. So when I focus the full power of all I am on what I have a burning desire to achieve. If you don't have a burning desire, but you have a desire, you can put that desire on fire by repeatedly giving it energy. You'll build strength and energy. Then we'll attain success. It says I'll attain success. So I directed it for myself. I read it to keep me focused. Write something, write the words you feel that on a piece of paper. Read them in the morning that are going to uplift you. I can write my words. I can write whatever I want. All I've done is found great words, extract them, define them for how those words are going to give me power, my full power. These are words I connect with, I feel. So you've got to find your own, not my words, your words. You got some work. You've got your goals. If you don't, get off here and write them down. Take some quiet time. Write them fast, then reorganize them. There's thousands of people that will guide you with goals, but I'm not going to go through this because you have to sit. You have to write your goals really fast. Get some good music that makes you feel good, right? And then write your goals down. And then once you do that, when you're really feeling good, refine them in silence. And write and refine and write and refine and write and refine and build the positivity in your life. I'll be here on the new moon. You can subscribe to our webinars. I've got business webinars and mind management webinars and the stepping up and stepping out, making 2022 your best year yet to come to and get a few tips. I understand I go a little long. We're slicing and dicing and give you some of the better parts of this in our online social media posts. You can come to our website any day, and the links are here below. I'll see you on the new moon. This is Peter Stone saying, build your energy, have a positive, find the positivity in everything. The glass is half full, not half empty. Make your life the sculpture it can be. Thanks. I'll see you.